Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we're going to run through the Supreme and Rammellzee Sb, which is going to be dropping tomorrow. So, I hope y'all ready for this release, since it's going to be a hard one to cop, but 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Thursday. Be sure you guys are on the Supreme app or on the website, and I'm just going to run through some details, like some how-to cop tips, but also just some more like general information about this release, like where it's reselling at right now, where it'd be the best place to sell it, if you should sell or hold it. I mean, honestly, if you hit this retail and hit it for your size and you like it, you should keep it. You're not going to get a better price than retail. So there you go. But let's continue. Let's get into the video. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams, any of that down below if y'all are interested, or my friend and I's group. Again, we've done a lot of undermarket items recently. You guys can see some of the recent ones. I'll show y'all our story here also. But yeah, you can see some undermarket, lottery dunks, undermarket essentials, and you can see everything else offered right here. So feel free to test out for a few days. You can read a review so you know we are 100% legit. And yeah, y'all aren't going to be missing out on anything like that. And you get access to, the undermarket stuff we've been doing recently, like carbon foams, etc. So hope y'all will enjoy. We're dropping some more today there. And yeah, let's get into this video. And of course, we got some botters running ACO for people on the site, so they'll be hitting some people pairs. Or we can even show you how to bot a drop like this. But first things first, again, it is not just going to be the low. I know that's been the one that's kind of been more heavily promoted, but it's going to be a dunk high and dunk low. Both are doing very, very well for those of you that are curious. But me personally, for the personal collection, I actually rock with the high. I like, kind of the canvas theme. It's actually not a canvas theme, it's just like right here, we have canvas like on portions where there's like the design going on, but then it's actually kind of a nice suede material, as y'all might be able to see from this photo. But again, not just the dunk highs, we also have the lows. As y'all can see, this is the one that has more attention to it right now. And again, it's going to be dropping tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on supremenewyork.com/shop. Very simple. And the section where we'll be dropping is in the sneakers section. They have usually different sections, and you can just load within that section. It usually loads faster. One tip I'll give, and I'm gonna show you all it right now, so it kind of makes sense if you're on a computer. So if you're on this Supreme page right here, and you just go and click shop, right? It's actually faster if you just go and, under view all right here and just refresh under all. You can go under shoes and refresh right here, right? If you want to go directly to it, because it will appear here, but it appears first here usually. From all past drops is what we've seen. That'll be the first thing. However, a lot of people think that, we might potentially see something different with this release, since it is a Shopify site now. But from what we saw last season, kind of like towards the end, not too much really changed. Like, you could still use Apple Pay and Shop Pay. So, those will of course speed up your checkout process. If you're on a computer, you can add Shop Pay as an extension. And Apple Pay you can use in your phone now. So I heavily recommend that for my folks that are just gonna be, trying this one manually. Just download the Supreme app and, make sure you have your card linked on Apple Pay, because that'll be a good shot. Apple Pay is usually very quick, and you're not really, there isn't any way to, make an account or, save a lot of information other than your address on Supreme. So if you want to save, card info, stuff like that, just put it all on Apple Pay. You can put your shipping address, your card, the billing address, all that right there. So it saves you a lot of time for those of you on the phone. But if you're on a computer, don't forget, it usually loads up first under all, and then it will appear under shoes. It's not much of a delay, but it might save you, a couple seconds, which for a release like this might help. So aside from that, a couple, just kind of site tips, things like that. Again, drop us tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be on Thursday. Just going to, again, just remind you guys as much as possible about that drop time. Set some reminders for it as well. And here is where these sneakers are currently flipping at. Of course, these prices are going to be dropping over the next couple days. As, a lot of people are going to hit this one. A good amount of manual users, I bet, will probably hit this one as well. And so they'll probably come down in price a little bit, because right now, very, very inflated. I would not be going out my way to, buy a pair of these right now, even though it is going to be a little bit more limited than, most SBs. I've heard there's also going to be a sneakers drop potentially on the way for this one, right? In all regions. So, sneakers Japan, sneakers US, sneakers Mexico, sneakers EU, all the places where sneakers is at. This SB is probably going to be coming and, dropping there. So at Canada, anywhere where it's at. So just stay tuned. It's going to be, some pairs that are going to be dropping in those different regions. US one's probably going to have the most stock out of, all those places, other than maybe like Japan. Japan usually gets a good amount of stock for, SB releases as well, since, they have a lot of skate shops there. So aside from that, again, big fan of this SB, and dunk high as well. Just want to show y'all the prices on this one as well. Very, very high. I mean, y'all can see what I'm saying when I'm the prices. I'm saying they're inflated. I mean, this is proof of it. Like, what dunk high sells for this normally? Never. Even the collab ones, they usually flip 50 to 100 over. 100 over if it's very good. I mean, we're talking $200 of a retail price, even more in some sizes. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna definitely drop after the release tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Me personally, I would target either one. The one that will be targeted the least is going to be the Dunk High, and that one's still going to flip. So I've definitely been kind of thinking about it. I'm like, okay, so I'm actually tomorrow, I want to go for the lows, but realistically what I'm going to do is just have my guys, in the group, hopefully targets, some of the lows for me, and I'm just going to manually go for the highs, because I personally think like going for like a size 9 or 8.5 or 9.5 or even a 10, like I feel like I'd have a pretty good shot actually going for the Dunk High, because everyone's just going to be focused on going for the Dunk Low, even the resellers, because they'll be flipping a lot easier. But I don't see these like tank and below retail or anything like that. There's not a lot of them out there, so just keep that in mind. And it's going to be the Supreme drop, and then probably the sneakers drop a load of a couple weeks later. So if you just sell it before that sneakers drop, you'll be fine. So that's one thing I want to mention. But prices right now, crazy. We have a couple sales at these very high prices here. Let me show you. I might be surprised right here. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that at all. So seems like a lot of people are going out their way to pay the high on this fair. This is within the last couple of days. So I'm very, very surprised. We might have something on the way here. Let's check it out for the lows. Let's see, because we're talking about $500 prices right here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, wow, lots of sales for the lows also. And look, this is just in a day right here. Today's August 30th, right? So it's today. Look at this. A lot of demand for this SB. So very, very hyped. A lot of people are definitely wanting this one. And same with the Dunk High. I mean, look at all the purchases from today on this one. Crazy. So that's really all I need to mention right there. Of course, there's pairs, leaking out the warehouse and, different places like that. It natural happens all the time. So that's really what we have going on. And there really isn't any raffles out for this one. I looked. I haven't seen any, at least right now. If there was to be any, it'd probably be posted again a couple weeks from now near the sneakers drop. We'd start seeing maybe some other places with it. But overall, looking like a very limited one. Probably it will just be Supreme and Nike locations. That's it. And Supreme in store, but Nike in store, I doubt these would, ever hit an outlet just because the pair is such, so high end. It's going to be very hard to get this one. And I mean, I see the prices dropping some, but not that much. I mean, it's just because they're very, very high in price right now. But I've seen a decent amount of people that are buying this one in the last couple of days. So, I mean, we'll see. Maybe if it ends up just being a drop or only buyers hit, I mean, yeah, the prices are going to be, they're going to stay about the same. So that's all I really need to mention right there. Again, if y'all, again, just remember some of the tips. This is the low. This is Dunk High. I'm targeting Dunk High because, I feel like there might be a little bit more of a chance to actually cop it. And just remember some of the tips I mentioned earlier in this video. Loads faster under the all tab. You can, of course, load under the shoes tab as well. Of course, this drop is going to have some lag. I mean, zero doubt about that. I mean, that's just how it is. With anything Supreme when they're starting back up, so especially with a really hyped item like this. So that is everything I need to mention right there. If y'all want to subscribe and like for more content down below, let's try to like 200 likes on this video. That'd be great. And let me know what you're going for tomorrow. Again, hopefully we hit. It's going to be definitely a really hard one to secure, but if you do, let me know down below. Hey, feel free to come back and say, hey, I hit. And hopefully those tips will be helpful to you guys. And if you also want to check out my group down below, again, we can help you with, becoming a better reseller, everything that you may need. You can see some of the other stuff that is offered right here, some of the reviews, and of course our under market deals we're doing every day. Some recently like $100 carbon foams, under market lottery dunks. We're always doing like, under market essentials items, things like that people can flip or, just keep for their collection. So that is it, and good luck tomorrow. Again, gonna be a hard one, but hopefully we hit. So that is it. I'm gonna end the screen record. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys, and hopefully I will catch y'all in the next video very soon. And hopefully y'all have some luck with copping this SB. And don't forget to join Hype Labs if you want to, cop your pair. You can see it. I'll see you on that wait list. Yeah. All right. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.